Hey, you! You're listening to the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed because you're an untouchable success. To support us and gain access to great exclusive shows like our brand new Supernatural watch-along Himboos, head over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. You'll also get your lucky little mitts on hundreds of episodes of our other exclusive shows like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, and the complete series of Fox Mulder is a Maniac. We do movie nights, game streaming, regular mini-series and surprise shows, and you can even commission your own podcast about anything you want, within reason. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by heading to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed. Probably don't need help with that word.
Lots of child death, huh?
A whole lot. They really went all in on the child death.
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Well, my name is David Bell.
My name is Tom Ryman.
And we just watched V/H/S/Halloween. Or as Danzig calls it, Halloween. I can't do Danzig.
Halloween.
Woo. I like it in the songs where he just goes, Whoa.
This Halloween, Shudder invites you to experience the 6 spookiest, ookiest stories that will make you laugh until you scream. It's a spooktacular anthology the whole family can enjoy.
You made me afraid. I hope you die.
Dead cat swinging. I don't know Halloween as well.
It's fine.
It's dead cat swinging from poles, I think.
Yeah, there's something like that.
Remember Halloween.
It's about him remembering
Oh, all I want to know.
Danzig frequently sings like he's 90, and what I mean is, I remember Halloween.
Yes.
And then there's like Attitude, the song where he's just, you got some attitude, and it's like, this is a
fucking
punk rock.
attitude.
Yeah. There's nothing punk rock about scolding someone for their attitude. I can't believe what you said to me.
Yeah.
That's how punk dancing.
Also, his voice. It sounds like he sounds like a crooner trying to sing punk rock.
He does. Fucking maniac. And singing about old horror movies.
That's very top. That's a segue.
Yeah.
It is I killed your baby today. It doesn't matter much to me as long as it's dead. If you like seeing dead children and babies, VHS Halloween is the film for you.
It really is. We might as well just go through each one, right?
Yeah, I mean, we love the VHS movies here. We cover them every year.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And of course, the obvious question is, how did you like this one?
As of right now, this is among my least favorites.
Interesting. Hana has a similar view. I'm a little higher. I still don't love it. For me, it's like mid-ish. But if I stacked them all up, it might land near the end too.
Yeah, this would be like right above. In my mind right now, this is above Viral at the very bottom of the heap.
Wow.
Like this feels like it has 2 gimmicks. Really just one. But it feels like there's a couple of really inspired moments, and there's one really good segment, in my opinion.
Yes.
But the rest of it is just like every filmmaker kind of had the same idea.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because, when you center around Halloween, it's like, okay, well, what do you got? Trick-or-treating, candy, this is why a lot of kids die, honestly, because you're like, who goes out on Halloween? Teens and kids. So we're going to have a lot of teens and kids.
Well, I was surprised, for instance, they didn't do one about, say, teens, rather than do 2 fucking segments in a row about teens being too old to trick-or-treat. Right. Why not have one of them hit a kid in the street, which is how most children die trick-or-treating.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, and go from there, turn it into The Hitchhiker or something. I don't know. But like, they just, the segments felt just really uninspired to me. And it was just like, this one, I know you know me. I'm an old gore hound, and I'm no prude or anything. But this one was just violent.
Yeah, I mean, I would say there's we'll go through each one. There's a couple where like I watched this twice and I was able to glean a little more meaning from the ones that felt more meaningless.
I might watch it again.
Yeah, but it still wasn't like amazing. I don't know. You want to just go through each one?
Yeah, we can go
see?
through each one. But like I thought,
All right.
like even though Beyond, like for instance, last year's Beyond was a little weak, a little uneven. They all anthologies always tend to suffer from that. They tend to be uneven because it's not one filmmaker doing it all.
Right.
But even then, like the premise was so cool. Like the idea of just make it all aliens and sci-fi.
Yeah,
that's a cool idea.
What do you do with that? And they did a lot of various, a lot of cool things.
Like at the very least, each, in my opinion, and as far as I remember, I haven't revisited it except for the Flanagan Kate Siegel one.
Yeah.
But like each vignette was at least like a really cool idea.
Except for the one where Justin Long was like, and I'm doing Tusk.
And I'm doing Tusk with dogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just weird. But I'm never going to say
Bless him heart.
I'm never going to say no to Justin Long.
No, and I love that they're like, so we're doing Aliens this year, and he's like, okay, I'm not going to do that.
What if I did?
Okay.
What if I did not that?
Yeah. I like the skydiving one that year.
The skydiving
that
one was fun. Obviously, the Flanagan Kate Siegel one is the best.
I would say there's a couple in this one that I feel like might have weirdly been better full lengths. One that I think is sneakily a better full length that really like it's probably the most forgettable in that one and this one, but all right. So Diet Phantasma. Like, I guess we'll start with
Diet Phantasma. That's right.
Yeah. I thought that was a delight.
That was funny. It was, but here's the beginning of my criticism. It's basically the one from, I don't want to spoil it, but it's the Mimic one.
Yes, it's very similar. Mm-hmm. And it also, I mean, they've been doing this. They did this for a few. There's no framing device anymore. It could have just been one of the shorts. You could take all those segments and just put them together and make it one of the shorts, but they made the framing device.
I see why. I mean, yeah, it's the function that the framing device serves. It keeps you engaged.
For me, the lead scientist made the whole thing.
Oh, he's funny, and like I like it escalating because like I figured out pretty quickly what they were doing because they flat out tell you in the second or third one he's reading Fangoria with Halloween 3 on the cover.
Right.
So I knew they were making a soda out of ghosts, but like
Oh, they don't even hide that. Yeah. The ghost soda.
It's pretty clear by the third one that that's what they're doing, but the way that it hooks you is it keeps escalating. So I did like that turn on it where it was like it wasn't building toward a twist the way the Mimic one is you kind of already know what the twist is at first. It's just like how much is this going to escalate?
Right. And there's some amazing because it's all kind of there's some amazing comedic timing when the kid says, "Can I have another?" opens the can and just immediately and they cut to the scientist not even looking at it, like looking away.
He's just mad.
Yeah. And just like, I told you to add that fucking pumpkin spice.
The one dude that's like like writhing around and like transfer. He's like, God, fucking die already, would you?
Yeah. There's also
like that one. That one's funny, but it's also really, really violent.
Yes, it is. But I guess watching it again, and this is very obvious, you might like. I didn't think about this the first time. I do like the general, like the point, the premise, which is it's sort of just a commentary on the shit we put in food. Like that's kind of all. It's just they're putting ghosts in, and it's like, but it's diet this time, and that's it. And it's like just very funny as just like putting just tons of sugar in things or chemicals
or whatever. I mean, they do trials like this. This is how we know certain things are poisonous. This is, that's why they do. One reason why they do new products in small test markets. It's not just
Right.
to see what the market spend is going to be and then slowly roll it out. Sometimes
Right.
you've got to test it out.
And so it's like an allegory for sugar, where it's like, how much can we legally put in this that'll hook them but won't make them die immediately? Like, that's what they're trying to hone in, which is so funny to me. Is like, how much ghosts can we put in this?
Ghosts, yeah. And they have to suck the ghosts out of the room each time.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny. It was funny. I liked that one.
I think
I'm only underlining the violence because, like, every single segment is like, it's not just that it's like bloody, it's like intense violence in every single segment. It really started, particularly by the time you get to Kid Print, when they're skinning children alive. I was like, this is a bit much, guys.
Well, that's the thing, is like, for me, it's about, because VHSs have always been violent, right?
Of course. And, like I was saying, it's just like, it felt like watching 6 people trying to copy Eli Roth.
Right. It's the question. Yeah. Because like Eli Roth is one where I've never really cared for. It's the question of like violence versus like execution, where it's like, I'm okay with gory, ridiculous violence, or even like visceral, graphic violence.
There's a place for it, like horror and terror. Part of it, like, not just to be like a gross dude that thinks violence looks cool and funny and weird in movies, which is also me. But like part of it is when you make it really horrible, like Eli Roth does. Like, to me, there is narrative emotional purpose for it. It's not just gratuitous. It's, you do not want to see. He's making what the stakes are very clear, and then giving you a small cast of characters. So it's like, oh no, I don't want to see this happen to one of them. So there is a function for it. Anyway.
Yeah. No, and this one had various degrees of like, again, and I don't know if we're going to agree on which ones. That's what's interesting. So let's talk about the next one, Coochie Coochie Coo.
Coochie Coochie Coo.
This one was the one that I was like, that's a bit much.
This is the one where I'm like, this is a pretty classic VHS segment.
This one, so like, I got it, which is like, it's, 2 people too old for trick-or-treating, and they're like talking about going off to college, and it's like, we're gonna get old, and then of course they go into a house where they get like babied forever.
They get baby faced.
Yeah, it was just so. It was very long and visceral to me, where I was like,
it was a little too long, but I did like it.
Don't get me wrong. I was about to say it's very well made. It's just it's
creepy.
It's my feeling was like, you've successfully grossed me out. Like, it was that where I was like, good job. You've made me feel really icky. You've made me feel like I need a shower. Good, congratulations. I know that's what you were trying to do. Like, I know that was the point. So I can't it's not a knock against it. It was just like, oh, good job. You've made me feel disgusting.
Yeah, that one's pretty gross. It was also, I like the intensity of the ghost story. Like, I like that they stumbled into this super intense ghost story that they never, I appreciate that they never have them find like a journal and read aloud exactly what happened. Like, they just kind of put it in there. They do.
There is there's like the AI picture. It looks like AI. I don't know if it is, of her like pregnant crying, and then he made me mommy, and then the picture of her hanging, where it's like, it's weird that they left all this stuff out, but like it's a short. Like,
it's a house that's not really there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's, and that was cool. Like, I really liked that. Like, the very first thing, the handprint on the window, like, there was like cool, creepy stuff building up to it. And, yeah, there was a good monster, scary looking monster.
Oh yeah,
I don't mind a good, like I said,
the baby man was like,
Baby Man was fun, but like, they kept running from him, and I was like, he's clearly harmless.
Yeah, he's
like,
fine.
I know
Just
he's big and I know he's large, but like, he's clearly harmless.
Yeah, the fucking milk mask.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like, it's really well done. It's like, again, no hits against the writer or director, where I'm just like, oh, this is disgusting, man. It's hard because it's like, I think the main characters, they need to be abused.
Yeah.
So they make them real pieces of shit. And so it's like, all right, let's watch these real pieces of shit go around, steal Halloween candy from kids, run around, and then get like just fucking.
Oh, do they steal from kids?
Yeah, they do. There's a little kid with a pumpkin, and she like grabs it from him, and they're being just pricks.
Yeah.
Which again, you know, like, oh, we're gonna demolish these people.
Right.
And then
That's
they're just
that's
sort of-
also a pretty classic, like Fear Street, R.L. Stein, scary story
Yeah.
to tell in the dark. Don't be a carousing teen, or you will be punished by the last house on the left.
this was one that it was almost like if you made this a longer movie and had more room to breathe, like, because it was just a lot, if that makes sense.
You could have made this into like a Deadstream type deal.
Yeah. I had a Skinamarink reaction where I was like, I really like this, but you're giving me a headache, if that makes sense.
Draw it out more. Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot in it, but I did like this one. There's a lot of good ideas. Good monster. She looks fucked up.
Yeah.
I actually thought I liked the picture, because it's such. I mean, it's over the fucking top, and it becomes
is
funny.
ridiculous.
But the first time you see it, you're like, Jesus Christ!
Get out.
Like that's like. If you saw that in the first 30 seconds of a Resident Evil game, you'd quit the game. You'd turn off the machine. You're like, I don't think I can handle the rest of this game.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it was just too much. It felt like I was in the sloth crime scene from 7 for the entire thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where I was just like, again, very
Any
well done.
Well, yeah, the sloth and gluttony.
There's a few of these where
They
I
feel
have
like
to...
they feel like they were roommates.
Or no, yeah, sloth and gluttony.
Sloth
those
and gluttony.
Two.
They lived in
Yeah.
like the same complex at least.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. There's a few in these where this is why I'm like I have it more mid, because like a few of these did feel like they're like, you want horror? Yeah, I'll give you fucking horror. And like, if you remember, VHS used to do that a little more. Like the first VHS had like that I think it was
The first one's not great.
no, it's not, but it had more like grimy, like murderer stuff.
It was definitely
it wasn't
there
always
was
supernatural.
Right, one of them is just
The hitchhiker,
hitchhiker one, yeah.
Yeah.
with the
Whereas,
cast of
like-
You're Next.
Yeah. All right. So the next one is Ut supra sic infra. What as above, so
Sig
below,
Supra
right?
Yeah, as above, so below.
Paco Plaza. It's the guy who did Wreck, the Wreck movies.
Wreck,
It's
that's
probably the
right,
most
yeah.
notable director in this.
For a second, I thought it was the Terrified guy,
Oh, that would have been amazing.
but this definitely is more like this, way more like Wreck. Now that you say that,
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
what'd
of
you think of
course.
this?
Excuse me.
So I have
This one had great build-up, and the end was kind of a fart.
yes. My hot take is this should have been a full length movie.
Yes,
In fact, I was thinking about
it's a great idea.
a script premise based that's similar to this, which is the crime scene. Like it's like bringing a guy on a crime scene of something fucked up.
That was
And the guy-
supernatural, yeah.
Yeah, and like this idea of like as they're bringing him in, he gets more and more terrified, doesn't want to go in the room, and they intercut that with them being like, "Woo, let's go in!"
The lost
Everything's gonna be
footage from
great."
their cell phones, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that
His
is
performance is
conceptually-
great. Like when when they open the door, holy fuck, man.
Yeah,
Like that's a good, like the buildup is so good, and it's such a good idea. They're doing basically, if it wasn't clear, they're doing a crime scene reconstruction. He's the only survivor of this violent mass murder, and he can't really remember or won't say what happened. So you've probably seen this in true crime docs, but they will frequently take the suspect back to the murder scene to walk them through what happened. They do this a lot to verify confessions, just to get,
Yep.
it's a common
Great.
thing that they do.
yeah, and a great found footage premise.
That's what I'm
'Cause
saying.
it's
Yeah,
like, yeah,
excellent. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they film it. They specifically film this guy walking. That's what they do. That is part of it. There is somebody there to document it, and they use it as evidence or it may be used as evidence in the trial. So yeah, it's a perfect idea for found footage, and to take this dude through a crime scene that's supernatural. Such a good idea.
yeah. I think you could make this movie and make it a mixed media found footage, meaning that you do the flashback scenes just as a movie, and then you intercut it with the crime scene, or you just focus on the crime
I think
scene.
you just do it the way he did it, but just longer. Like it is kind of
Yeah.
mixed media. It starts with the crime scene photos, and then it goes
Right.
to a very static camera in the interrogation room where he's being interviewed, and then it goes to the cell phone footage that we hear was lost. All the phones were
Right,
erased.
yeah.
And then we also go to the documentarian doing the crime scene walkthrough.
Right.
So there, yeah, I think there was enough there. You're totally right. I think you could have stretched out that tension and just spent more time coming up with a climax that feels good. It's like
Yeah,
that,
it felt like it was like, and then they all died.
and then
Where it's
he
like-
eats their
yeah.
eyeballs. Okay.
Yeah, they go on the ceiling and he eats their eyeballs, and it's over. I liked him going through the door and coming out on
That
the
was
ceiling
cool.
was cool.
And
yeah.
the initial thing of when they answer the phone and he starts throwing up the eyeballs, that's
Yeah, it was
great
fun.
because you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
yeah. Oh, he's got eyeballs in his tummy.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a whole new because they're telling you what happened. It's like, oh,
Right.
he ate their eyes.
Yeah, yeah. And not to say the others don't have digital effects, but I think this one leaned on it more with him scooping out the eyes, and that looked good. It looked good.
Oh
The
God,
scooping
it was
out the eyes.
yeah,
Yeah.
But it was another torture thing. There's a lot of torture in this. Is the thing,
Yeah. Again, this felt like it should have been more ghostly, more supernatural,
or something like
less
a little
grisly.
because Rex grisly too, but
I just think this is a better ghost story than a
it is
yeah.
You could have gone more in a terrified direction.
Yeah, again, this one feels like it needed more room to breathe. It could have
Mm-hmm.
been so good if you rested a little more on vibes and creepiness.
The idea of
And
an
it just-
inverted house,
Yeah, and it's like I hope he just
Castlevania.
adapts this. Yeah, yeah.
Well, the other
He should
bummer
just
is
adapt this.
well, yeah. The other bummer is there is that movie As Above, So Below, which is a found footage movie,
Just
and
do a different version. Huh?
is an inverted cathedral. You find
Right,
out,
right.
and is a pretty good movie.
I like that one. Yeah,
It was
It's found footage.
it was a pleasant surprise. Like I remember watching it, just kind of like, well, I was on a found footage horror kick. And I
Yeah.
threw that one on, and I came away from it being like, that was pretty good. Okay,
Right, like it's not going to make any lists, but it was
No,
just like,
but
it's a fun horror
it's
movie.
better than you're expecting,
Yeah,
and it's genuinely creepy.
yeah. But this one, this is the one I thought was the most forgettable and yet has the most potential. And where I'm like, this should be a movie. This would be an unforgettable movie. As a short, it sort of was like,
It needed
Oh.
it needed a better idea. Yeah, the
Yeah.
finish is so underwhelming that it's a shame because everything else is so good. The buildup is great. Cutting between
Yeah.
the crime scene, the cell phone footage, and we're seeing his performance as he gets more and more afraid the further they get in the house.
yeah.
It's good stuff, but it just built to a fart. It just built to a real
Yeah,
loud
no, I
fart.
agree. Fun size. This is the Too Many Cooks guy, obviously.
Yeah.
This is this didn't thrill me.
This is one that I overall really didn't like. I thought there were some funny parts in it.
Yes. I like the guy. He's like, fun size.
Size and his little
Hello
helper,
there.
his little chocolate
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah,
They cut off his hand.
dumps
Oh no! And it's shooting
Yeah.
candy everywhere.
Dumps the candy and does a little dance
Yeah.
while she slips. No, that's the thing. This one is so it's people who are too old for Halloween. They find some
Again,
weird
it's like
candy.
fucking one per person, which we had already seen
Yeah.
earlier in the Coochie Coochie Coo
I don't
one.
think they coordinate. the
They
shorts.
don't, but it was like
Yeah.
it was a bummer to have the third vignette start. It's just the same vignette.
Here's what would have saved it for me, honestly.
A
is
different
that
way
the-
into the candy factory. Sorry.
either that or the guy who goes, "Aren't you guys too old to trick or treat?" should have been the same actor in the first one. That would have saved it for me, but it wasn't.
That would have been
like something
funny,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah,
Like Trick or
If they,
Treat, like the movie Trick or Treat, where
Yeah,
some
if
of
they-
them interact with each other.
right. That would have been funny. if they recognized it somehow, or like you said, a different way. They break into it or something.
Yeah, like at the end of the
Candy
Twilight Zone, the movie, where John Lithgow's in the back of the ambulance and it's Dan Aykroyd driving.
And the idea, it's funny because the moral of this is like, indie candy is dangerous. There's no moral to this. It's just very funny to me thinking about that.
It's a funny idea. And the candy...
They find this off-brand candy that's just people's names.
See, that if we hadn't... I would have liked this one more, I think, if we hadn't had Coochie Coochie Coo in the same movie.
Yeah, probably. I like that the subplot of the guy who's like, I'm going to marry this woman, and keeps calling her fiance even when they're in mortal danger, and she clearly isn't into it. It's very funny. Mm-hmm. Her last moments used to.
And then he tries to get married, and she's like, I do not. And then he gets chopped up into candy.
Yeah. This is one where it's like...
I did like the idea of coming up upon a mysterious candy bowl that's filled with janky-ass candy you've never heard of. That's fun. That's funny.
Yeah. The bull flying was kind of silly. Overall, there's also a feeling of there was zero progress in it, meaning that...
It was very meme culture.
Yes, it was very creepypasta, and it felt inescapable, meaning that at no point watching this did I think that anyone was going to actually get away, because
not
the
that you
creatures
really
were
do
so
in
godlike.
VHS, but sorry.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, where it's like the creatures are all so godlike in this, where it was like, oh, there's a door, we got to get out the door, and it felt like they just needed to give them something to do, like they needed to give them... And that's actually a problem, I think, with Coochie Coochie Coo as well, which is like the first half is like her going, we got to get out of here. And the friend being like, it's a joke. It's fine. It's fine. And then it becomes, we have to get out of here. Oh, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. Can't get out here. Can't get out here. And this is very similar where it's like, oh, there's a door. Oh, but there's a key. Let's get the key. Oh, there's nothing behind the door. Let's go in the vent. Oh, the vent's a trick. Let's get out. Even that isn't. And it's like the whole time I sort of was like, yeah, I know. I wish there was a little, it's weird to say, but I wish there was more plot here where it was like we learned something, or it felt like the fiance thing was added because they knew audiences instinctively need some sort of progress or arc when watching something.
Yeah, we have to have some sense of progression.
Yeah, and this has it's just kind of, again, it's funny. It's funny. It's very, yeah.
It's just, like I said, it's very meme culture. It's just kind of like, and this happens. I mean, like I said, you sort of know all the characters are doomed in every one of these, and that's fairly frequent in horror movies. But it does become really noticeable when they're just every single thing is just a longer way to the same obstacle.
Right. Well, that's the thing is
it's oh, we do X, Y, and Z. Oh, we can't get out. Let's do A, B, and C. Oh, we can't get out.
But if they're all doomed, then something needs to unfold in an interesting way, right? So, for example, the Coochie Coochie Coo. Actually, that one didn't do it as much for me because it was I hear there's a missing cheerleader. There she is, and I was like, yeah, I know. The as above, so below, where it's the eating the eyeballs, where it's okay, that's a progress. Okay, we're finding out what happens. There's a mystery,
and it's scary.
This one, it was, yeah,
because of the implication.
It was just memes torturing people. Mm-hmm. And we don't learn much. Again, it was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was just after a while, I was like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I got it.
It's also, a lady butt chugs Skittles until her face explodes.
Yeah, that was pretty great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Again, there's some really funny. The characters are not. They don't act like they're in as much danger. They have time to be funny. When they have to unwrap all the pieces, I was like, well, you saw what order.
Yeah, you saw what it went in.
Yeah.
It went into the scissors one.
But then we don't get the girl going oh, it's his penis.
And here's his balls. Yeah.
Yeah. Which was very funny. Yeah, this one is one where it's yes, a short. You don't need much more of this.
Yeah. Yeah. It
was funny.
I wish it had been more surreal.
Yeah. I could see that. I think like just that like one set, that factory set was very like underwhelming almost.
Very cheap. The acting's
Again,
bad.
these things, they're godlike characters. And so it's like, well, then do more with that, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get a lot of creepypasta type stuff. But anyway,
It didn't
I'm
live
an
up
old.
to Too Many Cooks.
It didn't.
Like
Or
that's
Cheddar
the thing.
Goblin.
It's like, yeah, where it's like, I almost wanted a more meta thing or something like that.
Or
to
just
this.
something that was just like Cheddar Goblin, or even like Too Many Cooks. There's that undercurrent of like rot. There's that undercurrent of there's something wrong here.
This felt like the H.R. Giger Batmobile. Now listen, hear me out. Which is that this guy is known for doing this thing, right?
Yeah.
And when they brought on H.R. Giger to design a Batmobile, he kind of just drew like a dick vagina
cock,
and was
yeah.
like, yeah, and he was like, I don't know this. And it felt like he was like, you want like my thing. And that's what this felt like, where the guy was like, you want like the thing I do. I got it. But it didn't feel like it had as much like passion behind it as the others, if that makes sense. It felt like it was like, yeah, I don't know, candy guy. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy was working on another project around the same time or something.
Yeah.
Like, it just felt like he kind of kicked it to VHS, like, yeah, here you go, here's something.
Here's the thing.
And again, it was funny because he's funny.
Yeah.
But
It's
I'm
just-
like,
yeah, this is not a very good one.
all right. That brings us to probably the most notorious one on this one. Mm-hmm. Kid
Kid
Prince.
Print.
Kid Pricks?
Kid
Prince?
Print.
Kid
Kid
Prince. Kid Prince. I wrote Kid Picks because I think that's an
actual
program.
thing.
So I think I liked this. I know. It's super fucking dark and fucked up. And I think that's why I gravitated towards it, because it genuinely surprised me. It felt way darker than any VHS had ever been. And it felt like more like the first one, where it was like, oh, you want horror? Yeah, we'll give you horror. You want something that's like, this is the director of Her Smell, by the way, who doesn't like do necessarily horror, I don't think. And this just felt like someone being like, yeah, this like, like you want to endanger kids? All right, I'll give you this fucking nightmare. And it was a fucking nightmare, this one.
Yeah, this one is terrible.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
It's
It's also kind of funny.
yeah.
This is being frequently compared to a horror version of an I Think You Should Leave sketch.
I know.
It very much is that, and to the degree that I'm not like entirely convinced it's not Tim Robinson and several members of the cast using aliases. Like, I swear
The
to
main
God, the mom in the
character, yeah.
beginning is Patty Harrison.
I don't think it is, but everybody is like a look-alike.
Yeah.
Like the bad guy, he looks like someone who would. I looked him up because I was like, surely he's been in an I Think You Should Leave sketch, and he hasn't. But like
but
everybody
he's very
looks
much
like
a guy.
a Kmart version.
Yeah. And the main guy is named Tim, and he kind of
Yeah.
looks and sounds like Tim Robinson.
Right. But this to me, because like I like the, not the message, I guess, this idea of kind of the people, like the quest to look for the people harming kids is this man cataloging every child in the town and not realizing like there's a message here around like every accusation is a confession.
It's
like we got to protect kids, and it's like
Yeah.
the people saying they're going to protect kids are the fucking people harming them, basically.
It's the horror version of the banana sketch.
Which
We're
one's
all
the
trying
banana?
to figure
Oh, yeah.
out who did this.
It is. You're right.
Like,
Yeah.
like, could it be the people that are cataloging all of
Yeah.
these children?
yeah. Or at least one of them. Mm-hmm. And his
The
arc
twist
is,
being is you think it's Tim at first.
yeah.
At least
and he
I was
keeps
fully
talking
convinced
about,
it was.
Okay. I like that arc because he's basically like this guy. I like the idea of like some people genuinely do care and they mean well, and again, he's like handing it right to the people, but he keeps saying like, I'm filming for public safety. He says he's the local hero because the premise is that this guy at this like electronics store is making these like video files of kids so that because kids are going missing, and he thinks like, I'm doing a service, I'm being really heroic, everybody loves me. And then you realize that his editor is the guy, and he's using this whole service to prey on
to
and
pick
murder
his
these
victims
kids.
and torture
these kids,
children
yeah.
to death.
Yeah.
Torture
which
children
is
to death.
fucking crazy.
Yep.
The kids, they have so many kids in this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I hope those kids are having fun because I hope they have no idea what they're like. It's Danny in The Shining, right? Where it's like he didn't know it was a horror movie until he was like 18.
Right. You could do it in a way, because really the only difference is you have the voiceover of the bad guy, and like it's like a darker filter, and the only ones who have like blood on them or who are really I think
are like the teen actors.
are the
They're
teens.
like older.
They definitely show the younger ones looking scared and stuff, but you can just you can tell a kid, okay, make a scared face, you're scared.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then you can ask them certain questions to get the responses that they wanted. Like he asked, do you
Right.
want to come play with me? And she's like,
Yeah.
no, not really.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
It's and then of course the ending is the Tim guy gets blamed for the whole thing. So this guy who thought he
the
was
two
being heroic,
teens escape,
Yeah.
but mistakenly think that he's the murderer because he owns the shop.
They
so
don't
they
escape,
kill
they-
him.
they say that those kids went
That's right. They
missing.
don't escape.
Yeah.
Well, you hear them get caught and beaten to death
Yeah.
by the bad guy.
Yeah, and the ending is the interview with the actual guy, and he's like a little off in the interview, which was perfect for me. Where it's like, I thought he did a good job as being fucking terrifying because he was, again, he felt real in a weird way, but then of course not. Where it's like the films of him like luring the kids there, and he's like,
That
you want
was
to try
a
the
little-
camera? Yeah, check it out. And then like he just never changes, even when he's fucking skinning the kids. It's horrific. Fucking horrific.
It's terrible.
That's why I mean, like, this is a very similar to Coochie Coo, where I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Good job. Like, I guess good way to go. Like, way to fucking make this gut-wrenching fucking horror movie. This is a Megan is Missing. Although I think Megan is Missing, I think the filmmaker behind that was more of a fucking weirdo, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's true. I didn't look into it, but when I brought up that film recently, somebody told me to look into it.
I've heard a few people, yeah.
Okay.
But like it's similar where it's like, yeah, like congratulations, you made a fucking horror movie, I guess. Like,
Well, I mean, for a while I would have said couched positive things about Megan is Missing because
but to me this feels similar where it's like,
yeah, that's true. I
It's
had
like, you
forgotten
want
about
horror.
one. I had forgotten about one part of Megan is Missing.
yeah.
Because the thing
But this is
I
like-
remember is the end, the burial.
Oh yeah, Jesus
The
Christ.
burial and the photographs, but I forget about the assault that you actually see happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that sucks.
This one feels like it's like, oh, you want horror movies about kids during Halloween? You got it.
You got it.
Like, yeah. And so that's why I kind of appreciated the
Make the
fucking
ultimate-
brutality of this.
Making
yeah.
the ultimate stranger danger.
Yeah, exactly. Of just like, let's just fucking go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, Jesus Christ, you certainly did.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, like we're not having fun, are we?
That's what I'm saying. Like this one,
I think this is one where, if it weren't for all the ones before it, would be I'm not go down a little easier, but like it's because it was just like beating you over the head with this tone. For the most part, like Coochie Coo,
yeah.
I would say was kind of like Coochie Coo was the one that kind of exhausted me overall, which is weird because it's the first one.
This one really wore me down. Like,
Well, it goes on too long.
it goes on way too long, and there's way too much torture.
Yeah.
Like it really grinds it into you. I don't think I liked this one that much.
I think for me, it's funny because like I hate torture stuff. I hate it. I hate
know
Hostel.
you do. Yeah, I know you do.
I think what it is that Hostel has always been very, what's the word? It's a bit much. And what I mean is that the characters start a bit much. They're like these broy dudes and they all kind of suck. And then you watch them all get tortured and everybody kind of just sucks. And it's not, I guess what it is that it never felt like over the top enough. And like, mind you, this is not a fun watch, this one, but this was like, it was went in such an insane direction and actually has like kind of an arc to it. And like, you know, like an actual like message there. It struck me weirdly more like Funny Games, where it was like, this is so horrific that it broke something. It broke past something. Where like Hostel feels like it's torture stuff, but also trying to still be like, and it's fun, right? Or like, check out the score.
I don't. That's not what I get from it.
Yeah, I guess Hostel still had this like weird humor to it, or like a
Cabin Fever more so, or like his other movies tend to, like Hostel itself, there'll be jokes and like the in between, like in the character stuff, but like the violence itself is not funny.
Yeah, I think there's always just like this kind of sneering quality that I never liked, where it's this weird othering mixed with trying to inject, because even Hostel has like humor in it that they try to like do like, oh, so random, and it just, the tone never rubbed me the wrong way, whereas this right way rather. Whereas this one I'm like, Jesus Christ, like it was just that, whereas like it's kind of a Greasy Strangler effect where I'm like, yeah, Jesus, that was repulsive.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, skinning this kid again. Hey, we're skinning this kid again. Guess what? We're skinning this kid again.
Mixed with that, the guy's performance being genuinely like, oh, God. Well,
and just like nonstop kids screaming. It's just like, it's like Clockwork Orange. It's what they're showing fucking Alex DeLarge.
Yeah. Fucking fucked up.
It is. It's fucked up. It's fucked.
Kid print. Final one, Home Haunt. This is harmless, I thought.
I liked this one.
There's a very funny line, a really good delivery, rather, when the kid is like, get some of your work buddies to help. And he goes, yeah, but they're alcoholics.
They're alcoholics.
I just thought that was a really funny. Yeah, this is fun. I thought this was simple and fun.
It's a fun idea. It's like, what if a haunted house came to life and all, it's kind of a little like Waxwork, but cheesier.
Yeah, you could almost full length this.
You could have, yeah.
Yeah.
It is fun as a short, though, because it's just like a little haunted maze, but it's like, what if all the things in there really could kill you? So,
yeah, the dad and his little Igor son, who like, I like the whole video, the little Igor kid like hunching around, like
getting all into it,
and then as an old adult, like this really ruined my life.
They have a dance that's named after me at high school. Like, I'm
done being a clown.
I can't get out of this town fast enough.
Yeah. This has an I think you should leave character. Rich, the old guy who's there to heckle.
Who gets blended by the fucking ghost. That was awesome.
Yeah, I just love that this guy is going to heckle that.
Yeah, he's there specifically to just like, come the fuck on, man. Like, it's the first room they get into, and the dude's like, welcome to the haunt. And Rich is like, come the fuck on, pal. Keith.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing, man? Why is this?
Why do you hate this dude so much? Like, when he's explaining why he hates him so much to his wife, it still doesn't make sense. Like, he's like, he's always got to be Mr. Halloween. I'm like, what the fuck are you so mad at? Is he charging you for this?
It's incredible.
Why is everybody so angry?
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy this. I actually think this tapped into something I expected to see more in this in general.
Honestly, this was more... Like the others, there was a lot more mean-spiritedness in this one than, and it hasn't really been in the series for a minute. Not to say that you can't, like, I like when they stick like the horrific ones in there, and like I'm still going back and forth on Kid Print.
Again, Kidprint is like, I think it's a very good filmmaker making something grisly.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's no denying that it's grisly.
That was also
grisly.
kind of funny. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's like, it is like a horrific,
Again,
I
what
think you
if-
should leave sketch.
Yeah, what if Tim Robinson gets stabbed in the stomach?
The guy fucking looks like him too. Like, I thought it was him. Like, I
For a
almost texted
second, I
you
was
like,
like, oh,
holy
shit.
shit, Tim Robinson is in VHS.
It makes me realize Tim Robinson should do a VHS segment. Like,
Yeah.
hands down, if he didn't work on this one, that he should do one. It would be a fucking, I don't know what it would be, to be honest.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet.
But this one, like I think what it is the core essence is person dressed like Bumblebee running for their life is what I expected a lot more of VHS Halloween to be, which is someone dressed like an asshole running for their, like, just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, is a very funny thing
Yeah,
to me.
I'm gonna die dressed like Magilla Gorilla.
Right. And like I just expected more of these to be more fun in general.
That's what
Like
yeah,
this.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Like, this one has way more of the vibe of the Deadstream filmmakers one where they go to hell.
Yeah.
Like, this
Yeah.
is like I was expecting people to have way more fun with the premise, and it
Yeah.
just felt like it leaned so much into gore that
Right, like-
it was disappointing.
It's weird to say you can still kill kids, like
Yes!
the witch boiling the little girl, impaling a
Great!
child, ripping off a head and throwing it at someone else. Like that was fun. That was fun.
When we get the GoPro on the witch's broom as she's
Yeah.
flying around killing children. Like,
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah, and just
I don't need
this
6 minutes
was-
of skinning a child.
right. Maybe 1 minute.
Yeah, maybe 1 minute. But yeah, it was like over the top, like this, and just this was fun.
It's weird because I think VHS has leaned largely into fun. That
It's when it's most successful.
right, and the thing is, I'm not against them going for horror.
Neither am I.
It's just this was a weird one to pick for that. Like, for example, the As Above, So Below, that's barely a Halloween one. It's just in their video, they're dressed up. Like, it feels like
well, they
it was
go there
written in last
Halloween
minute.
night. Like, it's a
Yeah.
Halloween party. Yeah.
But it's like, you could have not had that. And that felt like, it's like, that wasn't very... Like, I think the Beyond one where, like, had... I'm struggling to remember all the ones.
The
but I feel like-
Flanagan Siegel one is kind of pure horror.
Exactly, where it's like, okay, let's have some pure horror mixed with like, aliens, you know,
Some
like,
fun ones like the skydiving one.
Yeah, but even that one, they had the stork one. I'm remembering which ones they had. The cops. That one was barely an alien one.
I don't even remember the cops.
Cops busting in to find like a stork creature. It's
Right.
Yeah. yeah.
That's
That
the
was-
first one. That's a weird one.
The Bollywood one is
Oh,
also not really
yeah.
yeah. The skydiving. So they weren't all like, and then fur babies.
Well, it wasn't
Stowaway.
it wasn't all specifically aliens, right? It was sci-fi because the Bollywood one, she's a cyborg, right?
Right, yeah. So like I
It's
don't
just
know,
a
they
few
still,
of them were aliens.
Yeah. It still definitely felt like they had the right mix of more fun. And I feel like this had one too many serious ones, whereas like maybe just pick one. Honestly, Kid Print would have been the one that I'm like, that would have been fucking that's enough. Like I honestly think like Coochie Coo, that to me was like I found too repellent, and that one
Yeah, I do, but that's a classic VHS. We got a good monster out of it. I like we tend to get a
I
good
like the
monster,
monster,
one.
yeah.
Each movie we tend to get a good monster one.
That's the thing. I think all of these on their own are like they
They're-
all have merit.
Right, they're all like belong in a VHS movie. It's just
It didn't add up.
yeah, this is a weaker one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what to put, like, you know. Like they all felt like ones that were like you'd be like, "Oh, that one's fun." You know, like in another one, there wasn't one where you're like, holy shit. Like that one was amazing.
Yeah, no.
That's why, again, Kid Prince stands out only because that's the one that made me go like, Jesus Christ. And like,
I mean,
it still wasn't like...
It is very effective.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
It's just like, I was looking for that one, right? And like in the past, it's always been like the Timo one. Or like something where it's like, it's still fun.
Right, yeah. His are great. But yeah, there's always like one that's like a real standout, like a real home run. It feels like anyway.
And this didn't feel like it had one.
No,
except
not
for
really.
Kid Print,
Except for Kid Print, that would be the closest one.
Yeah, but it's just not fun. Like what it was set out to do wasn't fun. So it reminded me more of like the Sniper, where you're like, this is too real. Remember the Sniper one?
Yeah. Where they fall, it's the Fountain of Youth.
Is that it? Yeah, where it's a cult.
Yeah,
and they're sniping those people in the lake.
Right, because the lake water makes you immortal.
Right, that was it. Yeah. I think, man, it's really hard. Or like To Hell and Back, The Winters. That one is
That's
one
a great
where you're
one.
like, that stands out. But that one I think that one is VHS 91,
That's 99,
that has Ozzy's Dungeon as well in it.
That's pretty good. I do think Ozzy's Dungeon's too long, but I do like Ozzy's Dungeon.
Yeah. It's hard to pick a favorite anymore. They all have like...
I think 94 might still be my favorite. Although there's good ones in 99.
I know.
And 2 is great.
2 is great. 2 might have my favorite one, period. Because it's so conceptually good, which is the Blair Witch People's ones. Mind you, that has Safe Haven in it, so that one's great. But the one where it's let's put a GoPro on a biker and then they become a zombie.
Yep.
Yeah,
GoPro
let's
zombie.
put a GoPro on a zombie was just such a brilliant idea that I was like, fuck, man, that's such a good... Yeah. Like, that's not my favorite VHS one, but conceptually, I think that's my favorite.
That is a
where
cool
it's
one.
like-
And VHS 2 is a solid, I think, we've talked about it before, I think, because we tend to go back, like I said, we cover each one. We tend to rate them or rank them against each other. But I think 2 has, like, the best assortment. Like, I think that might be the strongest. I think
It's got
that
Timo?
that and 94, I think, are probably the strongest.
Yeah, it's got Timo and like, so Timo doing one, it's got the Blair Witch People one, and it's got Adam Wingard doing one.
It's Timo and Gareth Evans, I believe. Like, they're working together on that one.
Right. And so it's just like, what a fucking lineup, you know? for
Yeah.
VHS2.
Man. Yeah, that one came out of the gate.
It really did. And then they did Viral, which
Viral's a fart. It does
has
have
the
Benson and
Parallel
Moorhead.
Monsters. It does, and it has the Parallel Monsters.
Parallel
one.
Monsters was all right.
Yeah.
That was more of a, that was
90
more of a good idea.
Right. 94. Let me look because I'm actually
94
not
is
remembering these by the
Ratma.
name.
The overnight wake.
Oh yeah,
The white supremacists with the vampire.
God. Yeah, and the Timo one that's like not
Resident
as good as
Evil.
the other one, but still good.
The Resident
Yeah.
Evil Timo one.
That one's really
94
fucking strong.
rocks, man.
94 and 99 are the two where I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they were pretty good. They put out back-to-back really solid ones. And even the 85 was pretty good.
85 was the one that I think kind of underwhelmed me.
Yeah. I didn't love it. It has some good ones
that-
in it.
Yeah, I'd say 80. So like, we've gotten more mixed results. I'd say with 85, Beyond, and Halloween, where I would say like you take the three of those and you pick and choose.
Get
You
the
could get
best
an
ones,
extremely
yeah.
solid lineup. Yeah.
Oh, VHS 2 also has the Dark Side of the Ring guys. They do the Alien one at the end.
Yeah, you're right.
And they since
Yeah.
developed that into Kids versus Aliens, which isn't bad. Excuse me.
I haven't seen that.
I quite liked
I need
it.
to see that.
It's very. They also made Hobo with a shotgun, so it's very.
Oh,
It's
okay.
very much like the guys who made Hobo with a shotgun made E.T.
Yeah, that's pretty great. That sounds fantastic.
It's like an '80s alien invasion movie made by the Hobo with a shotgun guys.
It's pretty
It's
great.
pretty good. Not perfect. It kind of drags
Yeah.
in some spots, but the Act 3 is pretty tremendous. Anyway.
Yeah, talking this out, it's weird because again, it's so weird judging these in general because it's always all these talented filmmakers, and it's like it's not always the fault of the shorts. It's always like it's the sum of its parts kind of situation.
Yeah. Like we
And
said,
so, like-
anthologies are always going to feel uneven.
Right. And so like calculating that math where it's like it's not about the individual ones, I would put this above Viral. You're right. Ultimately, I'd say Viral is the worst sum of its parts, which still has some good ones. They all still
Yes.
have good ones.
The bummer about the
Again-
Benson and Moorhead one is I get motion sickness.
Oh yeah,
But it's a good
and that
one.
one's fun. That one's really fun. Again, like a lot of those are very fun. It's just again, it's hard to fully articulate.
And then there's the Magician one.
Yeah, the Magician one, man. I don't know what happened there.
What happened there? Totally
one
breaks
really-
the format.
That one really is weird.
That is a shocking VHS segment. Hands
Really
down
is.
the worst, right? That's the worst out of
I
any
think
of the
so.
movies is the
Yeah,
Magician
I think so.
with the evil cape.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think
Which
like,
could have been a lot of fun. It's just that was
yeah.
bad filmmakers executing an idea badly.
A lot of the worst ones are probably ones that I don't even remember at this point. But yeah, that one for sure. I would honestly, and again, I love him, bless his heart. But Justin Long's one has been like like Tusk happened, and this was just Tusk again. It's well done, but
It is, but it's just Tusk. You're right.
yeah, I would probably rate that somewhat. The Scott Derrickson one, again, bless his heart, he's a good director. That one felt kind of like the Too Many Cooks guy, where it was just like, yeah, here's something, and you're like, yeah. This felt like one
Felt
of your
like
throwaways.
Felt like a Scott Derrickson movie.
Yeah, and it just felt like the shavings of something. You know what I mean?
It's like Scott Derrickson doing a short version of Stir of Echoes.
yeah.
Where
Where
it's
it's
the
like,
boy's getting psychic dreams of the murder, and then he finds out it's his dad.
is that what it was? I don't
Right? It
even
wasn't it like
remember.
his dad was the police detective,
Right.
but he turned out to also be the murderer.
Oh yeah. I'm remembering some of the other ones from '99 that was good. The punk band,
Yep, that's the first segment.
yeah, and then the girl gets buried.
That's
Those are both. Yeah, that one's really fucking strong. Where
I love
like,
that
it's-
one. That's a solid monster one.
Yeah, '99 and '94 I think are where it's
Man,
at.
they're real strong. Is the Medusa one 99? That one's okay.
The Gawkers. I think that's
I think that's the weakest in that one, but even that one's still fun.
But even that one, because I think
it's
the
like
other
an American
thing is like
Pie bozos getting zapped by Medusa.
diversity of monsters is always fun. Where you're like, it's a fucking Medusa. That's nuts. You know?
And to be perfectly honest, diversity of tone is also what's fun about these.
Yeah.
Flying
This
Lotus is
has-
real similar in tone to the Too Many Cooks guy
Yeah, that's
and the
true.
Timber and Kid Print.
Right, like it's weird. Is like I've kind of had my fill of those, unless someone thinks of something really good. Mm-hmm. I'd say like
Weirdness
The
for
meme of
weird.
it all.
Yeah, I don't want meme culture.
I put Ratma in that.
Oh, that's a good monster
but
one.
No,
I love
I was
Ratma.
gonna say I like the Flying Lotus one too. Like I
that's
like these. I'm just saying that I'm like I've had my fill. Like
I got you.
yeah. I wouldn't put To Hell and Back in that. Where To Hell and Back is like, God, that one's so fucking good. Mm-hmm. Where it's like let's go to hell. Are you kidding me?
Incredible. It's so funny. It's so fun.
Yeah.
That's one of the best.
Yeah, that's one of the best. If we're talking about what are the one of the best, I would say, God,
That one,
the Kate Siegel one.
Flanagan Siegel. The Timo Evans one from 2, The Cult.
Yep. I wouldn't put his second one. His second one's great, mind you, but that
The
one's
Resident
like,
Evil one. I
Yeah.
really like that one.
I like it, but the Cult one is like, it's so punctuated. It has such a great fucking, like, it's got a punchline. You know, like these shorts should have a punchline
Yeah.
and make them good.
That's it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Went from
thinking
the
through
first
'em.
one. I'm trying to think. The first one, it's funny. I think Siren in the first one.
The succubus, the gargoyle. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Yeah, that became the movie Siren.
That's right.
Yeah. I think the one there was like
That
a
one
very
and the
simple
Hitchhiker.
like
That one and the Hitchhiker.
the Ty West one.
Those are the two that I remember. Yeah, the Hitchhiker was really creepy.
I always remember the one. I think it's in that one where is it Radio Silence too?
Radio
I
Silence
forgot they
did one. I forget which it is.
I'm thinking of there's also the one where they go to like the haunted house and like they do the like arms coming out of the wall and like everybody running
Right.
and they get hit by a train, I believe. That one was fun.
Yeah, that one was nuts.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the framing device? Because don't they
might
break
have
in to
been.
find the tape? That's 2, right?
No, there's the one. Yeah, the first one is the guy breaks in to find the tape, and then in the tape you see like where the guy went.
Oh, right. He
That's
shot
Adam
himself and
Wingard.
it's behind him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Adam Wingard. Siren, Second Honeymoon is the Ty West. That's the let's see. Then oh shit.
Zombie
I'm looking
GoPro.
at Tuesday the 17th. I forgot about that one. Is that the one with like
That's
the
the one you can't
static?
see him. Yeah, you can't see Jason on camera.
That's a really cool
That's an okay
idea.
one. Yeah, I got to watch that again.
Yeah. The sick thing that happened to Emily when she was younger. That one's really neat. That's the Zoom one where the girl's like abducted by aliens or something and the guy is like catfishing her. That was neat because it was the first time I had seen a Zoom one.
I don't remember that one.
I think it was actually Skype. It was so old it was a Skype call.
Man, I don't remember that one.
The Radio Silence one is the Halloween. They're going to a Halloween party and they go to the haunted house and they run around. That's the one where they get hit by the train.
The arms coming out of the wall. That one was fun.
Yeah. That one, that's Radio Silence doing. That's like Radio Silence doing like an audition, basically.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, look, we can do it.
I wouldn't rank that among the best, though.
I think it's 94 and 99 tied for first for me. And then I'd say 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd say probably the first one.
I need to
wait.
watch the first one again.
Yeah.
And right now, I'd put 85 after
You're
2.
right. Sorry. 85 and then the first one. Or 85 Beyond, then the first one. Then this one.
Actually, I might
then
put
Viral.
Beyond before 85. I don't know. I can't remember. I feel like I liked Beyond more. I need to watch them all
That Kate
again.
Siegel one really
It's so
fucking
good.
kicks ass. Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
What a
That's also just, man, God. That's what I want more of where I'm like, they just gotten, like, no offense, nothing against the filmmakers in this one, but I'm just like, get Stephen King to write one.
yeah.
He would. I bet he would.
Of course he would.
Yeah. Get, like, go nuts here. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
come on. It feels like they do get that every now and then. You know, they'll get high profile people, but like, get Tim Robinson to make one.
That would be nuts.
Get more non-horror people to make one. Like, get more like people who don't get to do horror and be like, you do it. You do horror.
Pitch us an idea. Yeah. Because
yeah.
those are also like the reason I think the Flanagan Siegel one is so good. It's just the concept itself is such.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's like horror like a cosmic existential horror at like, man, it's such a good idea.
That one is like, we're not having fun.
No.
It's like, oh, okay, you want horror? Here's some horror.
Here you go. Here's the bleakest fucking thing, and it's a conceptual nightmare.
Which again, I always kind of appreciate. You know?
Oh yeah, no,
always
it's
am
I
like,
appreciate the idea of taking something that we see all the time, which is something Flanagan is really good at.
yeah,
He co-wrote this with Kate Siegel,
yeah,
which is taking the thing that we're familiar with and doing something of exploring an aspect of it in a way that we haven't really seen before.
yeah.
And he just takes without spoiling, he takes a very simple science fiction idea, the idea of inertial dampeners. essentially.
Yeah.
and then turns
Fantastic.
that into one of the worst things you can imagine.
God, yeah. It's so good. I'm trying to look to see if there's any next VHS.
Well, I'm sure there must be.
They always got one.
Yeah, I'm sure they always got one cooking.
Yeah. I'm just curious of like, yeah, what are they going to do next? I'm
They should do Thanksgiving.
yeah, fuck it.
I want them to bring back holiday themed horror movies.
Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas.
Yep. Valentine's Day, honestly.
It's right
I would
there.
see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see all of those. Or just, I don't know.
Arbor Day.
I got one. Oh. They've been doing like 99, 85. Do like 3000. VHS 3000.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
VHS
do
2099.
Yeah, 2099. Do fucking like the future, and it's like you have to conceive of what is found footage in the future. You know, little drones flying around them.
Yeah,
or
or just straight up a POV, like Strange Days.
Yeah. God, yeah. They did one of those. Remember the eye?
That's the Adam Wingard one,
Yeah, the Wingard. But yeah, no, that's what I want next.
which is basically
Future.
the segment from John Carpenter's Body Bags.
You're right.
Yeah, future would be fun. Summer vacation would be fun.
That would be good. Yeah, more like Friday the 13th slasher would be kind of fun.
Well, yeah, like Halloween is sort of moving. It's like they were just did in general, and then they were doing specific years, and now it's like I mean, they did concepts before like viral and anyway. But like, you know, doing Halloween and then like doing more conceptual things like Summer Vacation or VHS, I don't know, high school VH, you know, I don't know.
That's the other thing about viral that's kind of an issue is it's so dated where it was like internet videos. And I'm like, well, that's every video.
That's everything. That's every video.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does that even mean anymore?
Yeah, I do think they could maybe take another crack at like an internet.
Oh, for
digital
sure.
one.
You could do a bunch that are kind of based around the Screen Life one.
Yeah.
Screen Life
yeah.
ideas, like searching.
Yeah, that would be, you could do something like that. One that's all video games or like, I don't know. There's some weird shit you could do there. But I think the more specific you get, the
messages.
harder. Like even they don't keep to their themes for this reason. So like, I don't know. That would, yeah, something around that would be interesting. Just do VHS dinosaurs.
Now we've got
That would get-
VHS time travel.
Yeah. Dinosaurs you'd think would get old real fast, but dinosaurs never get old real fast. Even if every single one was, and then a dinosaur, I'd be like, yeah, there it is.
Now we're talking, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever get tired of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park? No, you don't.
Yeah, no.
You ever sitting there like, man, enough with the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Nope.
God.
It's never happened.
I wish I had less dinosaurs.
Enough T-Rex already. Nobody's ever said that.
Yeah.
Except maybe somebody being chased by T-Rex.
Okay, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
VHS Tom Hanks. Every short is about Tom Hanks. And they should get Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Hanks
Or just like find an actor who's down to clown, where it's just like one actor who keeps, and he plays himself or herself, and it's just a series of horror things where they just get killed in every one.
That would be fun. That would be really funny.
Yeah, just new ways to murder the one actor.
Hanks-a-ween. You could
Yeah.
do VHS animated.
Oh yeah, you could. Fuck. Do a stop motion one.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Dealing with the concept of animation, not just everything being animated.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Still places
Yeah.
for this series. It's still a fun series. It's still worth watching.
I love I mean, I love watching every single one.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, like it's
fun.
always. Yeah,
The best part about it is they're short. So if you're not into it, it's done in like 15, 20 minutes.
it's almost, it's important they keep going. And what I mean is it almost feels like an institution for horror.
It's a
weird
showcase
to
for
say.
independent filmmakers and for horror. Yeah.
combined with Shudder, I think this is like probably the way Shudder is like who's new, who wants to like start, like that idea of like it's a great way, like what we were saying, like get other filmmakers and bigger, but it is key is like this is where indie horror filmmakers should be able to start too. And I don't know how they put these together, but it's like it does feel like it's really important for horror that this exists in general.
And Shudder's been putting out a lot of the really indie horror, like Late Night with the Devil and In a Violent Nature.
Shudder's doing
the Lord's work.
Service. Yeah. I mean, they're making money probably.
Doing the Dark Lord's work.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Their subscription is so cheap. I've brought it up before, but I think it's $5 now. They've raised it $1 in the last 2 years, I think, and they always send a very apologetic email.
Yeah. It's weird to stand for a corporation, especially since I think they're owned by AMC, which is owned by someone else.
Sure, everybody's owned by somebody.
Shudder is doing it right, and they're, again, like, this and VHS is, like, for a horror fan, is extremely, like, important. Like, I'm just like...
They were cranking out them creep shows.
Yeah.
Creep Show is fun too if you guys never watched the series.
Oh yeah.
And they also did a bunch of specials, like during lockdown they did some animated specials. Check out Creep Show, it's fun.
Yeah, it's a creep show.
It's a real creep show. Yeah, they only did 3 seasons, I think, but the comic book's back too, so check out the comic book. Plug some Creep Show.
Yeah.
Love me some Creep Show.
Is that it?
I think that's all we're talking about. Everything else under the sun.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Or under the fat harvest moon, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. We have a Patreon. Patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. We have exclusive podcasts on there for just $5 of your dollars a month. We have access. You get access to Tom and Jeff Watch Batman on our ongoing series on Batman. Fox Mulder is a Maniac, the complete series. Star Trek: The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, and our brand new supernatural podcast, Him Booze. Very spooky stuff.
Perfect for Halloween.
Supernatural.
Spooky season.
Yeah. We watch movies every Friday night with our patrons. We have and will continue to watch VHS movies.
Yep.
As we do. It's
80, maybe not 80%, but more than half of the movies we watch are horror movies. We also have a store. Head over to gamefullyunemployed.com where you can find a link to our Teespring store where we have all kinds of original artwork and designs by cool original artists like Michael Vincent Bramley, Starlene Hodge, Justin Brown, and others. So check that out. Please rate and review our podcast wherever you're listening. And check out our new show, Badical, Badical, wherever you're listening.
Yes.
Yeah, I promise new episodes are coming, plus some other fun stuff that I've been working on with Michael Vincent Bramley. So,
woo!
Yeah, Badical's slow, but it's a passion project, so it will continue to come out. I'm just, I've got a baby. I'm lazy. It takes time. It takes time to create.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway.
And happy Halloween.
Happy Spooksmas. Yeah, Merry Spooksmas.
Merry Spooksmas. Watch your skin.
About to say, make sure before you let your kids go trick or treat tonight, make sure you get them kid printed.
Yeah,
take them down to kid print.
Oh yeah,
for their own safety.
That's the lesson. That's the lesson. Hey, listen, our music is produced by Chris Corlew. You can find him on twitter.com as the Corlew or go to shipwreckedsailor.bandcamp.com. Our channel artwork is produced by Michael Vincent Bramley. For more of his work, go to mvbramley.art. Our episode artwork is by Justin Brown, available on Twitter as Justin T. Brown or at artnessbyjustinbrown.com. And finally, additional artwork is by Starlene Hodge. You can find her work at starlenearts.com or on Twitter as StarleneX. Cool. Goodbye.